Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Carlson from the Grove Animal Hospital and Holistic Center, and this afternoon we're going to be discussing case 00360, symptoms of hot spots, ear inflammation. And when we're dealing with symptoms, it's a genetic expression. It's what the patient will show us on the outside, but what we want to know with IHT, you'll notice on the analysis that we've got 30 different areas we're testing for, and the different meridians that it's explaining which area that we're testing. And for the most part, pretty good shape. 28 out of 30 were balanced, but we do have 2 points that were contributing to these hot spots, and I'll explain that. So no chronic portion, but on the acute side we had stomach and liver. So this is the root cause. We have to focus in on this in order to get this better. If we don't clear that, this will continue for a long time. And you all know about chronic skin problems. And so why stomach and liver? Well, if we think about this, it's called a co-cycle. It's how everything affects everything else. So if we think about stomach here and liver here, we have lung down here, and when the lung is out of balance, it goes to the skin. So if we have a stressed stomach that's not supporting the lung, you're going to see the imbalance manifested through the skin. And if the lung's not doing its job, it's supposed to control the liver, which controls the stomach. So in this circle, we can see that if the liver's not doing its job and the stomach's not doing its job, it's going to eventually make its way back to the skin, which makes sense because if the liver's not cleansing, it's going to produce toxins out into the bloodstream. Well, the toxins got to go somewhere, so it's going to go right out through the skin. So that's the hot spot. That's the presentation. Ears, same thing. If we think about liver and gallbladder, the gallbladder points, there's a bunch of them around the ears. So that's why that comes up. So first of all, we need to clear the stomach and the liver. We use hemp oil to do that. We do a stomach and liver infusion. And that's for 3 months. If we just did that alone, we may still have these problems over here, but eventually it would, once we clear the stomach and liver, then we would see those results. But in the meantime, we might want to use something nutritionally because we didn't have any limitations. So there wasn't a food allergy and there wasn't any sensitivity. So most of the time you'll get diagnosed with an allergy, but this isn't an allergy. It's not even a sensitivity. The liver's not cleansing right and the stomach's not digesting right. So the skin gets the outpoint of that. So we can take nutrition and we can use, I would use Immunoplex. And that was specific for the stomach, so we'd use one thing digestively. And then going forward, we would manage the symptoms. If we do have to use a little bit of antibiotic, then we can do that to control it. But let's follow up. So let's schedule a recheck. I'm going to see how this is going. Maybe explain a little bit more about this. We'll get started with the hemp oil, and that's 5 drops daily for 3 months. Start the Immunoplex. We'll get that ordered in for you, and then. But let's talk more at the recheck. So give us a call. Our number is 847-541-4005 to schedule the appointment. And then if you have any email questions, we can set up an email for you to have those questions asked after hours. If there's any questions you might have when sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night, have an idea, and want to write it down. So let's get the appointment scheduled, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much.